Yes. Grand Rising, Kingdom greetings. Great awakening. Wow, what a good my great contrast. It looked like I got a green screen up, but no, it's not a green screen. It's just that I have on white and my background happens to be white at the same time. But nevertheless, Grand Rising, Kingdom greetings, great awakening. Welcome to the transitioning table where we are transitioning out of one thing or the other, but we are grateful to be here, to be in this or on this journey of transitioning from something to the other, to the highest good and the betterment of ourselves. Yeah. Some of us has transitioned out of Christianity and embraced our spirituality. Some of us has transitioned out of being Muslims and now are into Christianity. Some have transitioned out of Christianity into what you call this thing now, Hebrew Israelite. There's many transitionings that are transpiring at this time. But guess what? We are eternally grateful just to be here to see the involvement of our people. We some of us transitioned from Christianity into the Bantu spirituality and stuff like that, learning that we are Bantus, chosen people of the land. So there's so many different transitioning that is transpiring and that is happening at this time. But today, I want to come to you and share. As you see, the topic is how are you overcoming disappointments, delays, setbacks? How are you overcoming? Um, I've sit in this position that I am in for many years. I mean, even into my childhood, I could remember far back as there, always being in a leadership position, high school, all my life, I found myself in leadership child. That's another story all in itself, in leadership position, being the firstborn grandchild to my grandmother. So there's so many leadership positions that I've held over the years. And with that leadership position, it really holds a lot of responsibilities, whether you signed up for it or not, whether you answer the call or not, you are responsible, for the call that is upon your life and answering the call and the responsibility that the call comes with. Sometimes a call is not I tend to say it's not a bed of roses, right? But I take that back because it is a bed of roses. Because remember now, and now let me tell you why I'm saying it is a bed of roses. Because being a bed of roses does not mean it's only just perfume and nice smelling flowers and the beauty, but roses also have thorns. So yes, so even in this awakening, in being called, in transitioning, you're laying in a bed of roses, but there are thorns sometimes there that will prick you and stick you and all this different stuff along the way. What does the thorns do? It reminds you that you're human. It reminds you to have sympathy and empathy for other people. Thorns remind you that, hey, catch yourself kind of situation. Let's use for an example something that they had inside the scripture that they gave us with Paul. Paul said, this thorn in my flesh was given to me to buffet me, to keep me praying, to keep me in the presence, keep me grounded. So thorns come to help us to be grounded. Yeah, so that's why sometimes even when you choose not to answer the call, you're still gonna have thorns. You're still gonna have situations and things happen and transpire. But the blessing in it, the joy in it, because sometimes we try our best to reframe for certain words, the increase in it, the elevation in it is acknowledging and learning, unlearning and relearning, whatever it is that we need to from every situation that we encounter. And that's what I think family has been and is the biggest setback, delay, and disappointment at the same time, is because every roadblock we encounter, we allow it to stagnate us. We allow it to let us get bitter. We allow it to let us get angry. We allow it to cause us to withdraw, to stop the momentum from moving forward. And it's not a good thing because no matter what, every level of our journey, every passage of our journey, every turn in our journey, we're going to come to an obstacle. And the obstacle is not to stop us. The obstacle is to teach us. One thing for sure is going to teach us what's inside of us. If we are resilient, or are if we are pushovers, or are we have the tenacity, or we have the strength, but it will teach us something about ourselves. And then it would help us to unpackage if we have that anger or that bitterness, anything that we do not have in ourselves. It would help us to unpackage that thing and to be able to deal with the side of us that we did not know, or we do not know, or we didn't know, or we knew existed. But guess what? We didn't want to deal with it. We didn't want to deal with it. And so because we didn't want to deal with it, guess what? It keeps on showing up at every juncture. Every sector of the journey, every level of the walk, the same test comes. It may come in a different way, but it's the same test that is coming. And so we got to conquer some tests that comes our way. And so today, family, it rests in my heart real heavily. Give me just 1 second. It rests in my heart real heavily. Just 1 second. Real heavy, it rests in my heart. Some things that has been transpiring along this journey, transpiring with us as a people, transpiring in the world, but nevertheless, it is a part of who we are and where we're going. It's a part of our destiny. And so when we do not address these things that are literally a part of us, we lose focus, we lose hope, we lose drive, we lose momentum. And so I want to encourage you today, on this channel here, how you overcome the disappointments, the setback, and the delays. Now, this is something I want to do that has been resting inside my heart because some news that have come into me. It was really heartbreaking, and I don't even know. I don't know the magnitude of the ripple effect of what has transpired among the Bantus, among our people. But I want to take this time, not because I personally have done something to someone, but I want to take this time to, as a leader, as one that is in the forefront, to apologize to so many of our brothers and sisters in the diaspora that are part of, and that has been a part of the Bantu awakening and the Bantu movement, that have been mishandled, abused and used, robbed, stolen from your time, your skills, your finances. I want to take this opportunity to apologize to you. Maybe those who've done it to you may never apologize. You may never get a forgive me, I'm sorry, or recompense, payback for all of the things that they have stolen from you. But please hear my heart cry. When upon hearing the news of the thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars that was stolen, that was taken, that was misused, it wrenched my heart. Honestly, it really wrenched my heart, because we're supposed to all be in this together as a family. Everybody's excited to come to the continent. Everybody's excited to know that they're Bantus and know that it's more to life than just of Christianity, and know the lies that we were told and stuff like that. And then to come into this awakening and to be used and then blocked and then deleted and then cast aside, and your money is all gone and you don't know now which way to turn. And this is where this topic now, how are you going to overcome the disappointment, the setback, and the delay of what has transpired in your life on this journey of awakening? How do you handle what has happened to you? Does it make you bitter, angry, disappointed, feeling some kind of way? And I know those of you who have been watching me for a long time, you know some of my messages of warning, some of my messages that, be careful of bringing that a Christian mentality into this Bantu awakening. I saw, and the Most High showed me some of it, the attitudes and the things creeping in. But that nevertheless, we trusted some people that look like us, talk the talk that we wanted it to hear, was a ray of hope of us coming out of the diaspora, but turned around and disappointed us. Turned around and took our hard-earned monies, our talents, our gifts, our time for their own personal benefit and greed. I apologize. I'm sincerely, I'm just wrench my heart to hear what has transpired. And it is not good. It does not look good. And I know for sure it doesn't feel good to many of you because you trusted the persons that was in leadership to tell you invest your money here, and to come back and find out that money that you've invested, you no longer have access to the promises that they've made. You may have tried to invest in land, you may have tried to invest in minerals, gold, and whatever else, and none of it has come to fruition. But I come as a ray of hope. I come to speak life and pour some water and some sunshine on that dark place, in that dark spot. Because sometimes you say you don't want to be reminded of it and you don't want nothing to do with it no more, stuff like sometimes the cut isn't getting better. So you got to take the bandage off and lance it and clean it out and go through the bitter process of acknowledging what has transpired and happened and now be able to move forward. Please forgive. Not for them, but for your own self. I'm not saying go back and be buddy and all this different stuff and reinvest your money and all this different stuff. And I'm not telling you that. I'm just saying forgive them. I'm not even saying if you're pursuing legal actions to get your money back, I'm not saying even drop the legal actions. I'm just saying forgive. That's all I'm saying. Forgive. Whatever you're doing, do it now from a place of peace. I don't know the magnitude of it. I don't know the depths. I only know what came across my desk, what came across my ears in terms of what has happened and transpired. I did not know the magnitude. I did not even know. Because why? I'm not in their clique. I'm not in that circle. I'm not in the know. It just so happens that someone chose to speak to me and share because they were an investor themselves too. And I didn't know. So I'm asking you to forgive, not for them, but for yourself. I know people have said all kind of manner of things about me and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, even those people who spoke all manner of things about me, if they come and they're hungry, I will give them bread. I will not give them a stone. They need a place to lay their heads. I will give them a bed. I will not give them the floor. Because why? The heart to forgive. The love that I have that is unconditional, and it does not matter what someone does to me. Am I going to put them on my bosom because they bite me? No, but I'll render help as best as I could render help. And so I'm saying to you at this time, I apologize on all of their behalf, all of the persons. I care not to name them in this video, but you know who it is you've invested your monies with. You know the individuals who've told you to invest, who've told you to send the sacrifices in, and they did not do what they said they was going to do with the money in terms of giving you rights to that land, giving you rights to the minerals and stuff like that that you all have invested in. But they put things in their own personal name. Yeah. So please, I apologize on their behalf in the Bantu Awakening arena. And so how to overcome this stuff? My God, peace. So how do we overcome disappointment, setbacks, and delays? How do we overcome it? How do we bounce back from somebody disappointing us? We think this is my boy, this is my girl, this is my sister, this is my brother, this is my partner in business, and then they disappoint us. They stole from us. They speak all manner of evil against you, and whatever which way it is. So with that disappointment, it caused a setback. With that disappointment, it caused a delay. Now it caused you to now have to reroute and figure out another strategy in terms of your next move and stuff like that, because you're not discouraged in terms of wanting to come to the land. You're not discouraged in terms of wanting to do the work, but now you're trying to figure out, how do I overcome this first to be able to move forward? Because I got to figure out who could I trust in this journey? Who can I trust that would truly work for the betterment of my good type of situation? And one of the things I want to first and foremost say is staying focused. Staying focused is the biggest thing. Staying focused is the most important thing in this journey. Is staying focused, not losing hope, but staying focused. That guess what? This is my pursuit. This is what I want. This is my goal. Staying focused on the goal. If your goal is to come to the continent, buy a piece of land, and relocate your family and all that, stay focused on that. Yes, we can deal with the disappointments. We can deal with all of the legalities and stuff like that. But I need you to stay focused. I only come here to really encourage. I think that's basically my video. It's all about encouraging you on how you're overcoming that disappointment, that setback, and that delay. How I'm going to recover in terms of the finances that I've lost. Listen, the finances is gone. They've taken it. They've used it. They don't even know how they can repay it back to you. You saying, by any means necessary, they just got to pay you back the money. Yes, that have to come, but you cannot stay stuck until that money comes to you, because you don't know how long the procedure in it coming to you is going to take. So what I could encourage you, stay focused and re-strategizing. You know how the GPS system is, we miss our turn. So now the GPS will start to what? Reroute. So there may have to be a rerouting. You may have decided or you have planned to go to Tanzania, or you may have decided and you wanted to go to Namibia, or you wanted it to go to Angola, or you wanted it to go to Ghana, but things did not work out that way. So now you may have to reroute. You may now have to go to Uganda or come to Kenya, or you understand, you may have to reroute. Or you might have to stay in America just a little while longer, a year longer than you intended to stay. You may have wanted their goal was to come out in 2024. 2024 did not work. So now here's 2025. How do I aim and target for the end of 2025 to be out of the West and on the motherland? Or out of the West and wherever your desired place is to be? How do I re-strategize? How do I refocus myself? This is where you pick yourself up and speak to yourself. You got this, girl. You got this. It may be a little setback. You may have a 1 year delay or 2 years delay, but it's not denied. You may have to re-strategize, but it's not denied. You're going to be able to overcome. You're going to be able to get back up and redo this thing. Don't lose hope. Do not just lose focus. Do not lose your joy in that which you were so happy about when you came into the Bantu Awakening, when you came into Awakening, when you came knowing all the things that you now know. Do not be discouraged. Do not allow the disappointment to cause you to give up your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations, your drive. The next thing is trusting the journey. Trusting that as hard of a pill and as big as of a pill that may have been to swallow, you may have lost 10,000, 5,000, 6,000, 20,000 USD. But you still got to trust the journey. You have to, what do you need to learn from what has happened? What disappointed you? What you need to learn from that disappointment that caused you the setback, that caused you this delay? You have to now think, okay, what cost me this? My eagerness, my excitement, my just wanting to trust this person with all of my finances. I've never met them. I don't know their track record. I don't know their history. All I know is I see them on YouTube. All I know is they're talking about this band too. They're giving us some revelation and stuff like that. And that's all I know. You know nothing. You didn't do your research. Oh, but this person recommend them. But you didn't do your research. You didn't do your due diligence. So it has become a part of your process. It became a part of your disappointment. It became a part of your setback. It became a part of you being delayed because you did not do your diligence, your field work, your groundwork. As much as all of us are on this YouTube, teaching you, talking to you, sharing with you the land, the things that are happening in the land, the news, the downloads, the insights, the revelations that we're getting, still do your due diligence in terms of the character of that person, of this person, the integrity of this person. Don't just trust one person telling you about that person. Multiple. I know, like, when you were assigned for a particular job, they go into your community and ask your neighbors about you. They go into your job, your previous job. They ask your colleagues, your co-workers about you. And so many times, as we can, religion, believe what I say, and that's it. Don't do no background check on me. Don't do no research on me, but just believe what I say. In this season, with all the knowledge and technology out there, do your due diligence on everyone you desire. You want to do your due diligence when it comes to buying a car. You need to bring a mechanic, especially if it's a second-hand car. You can bring a mechanic. Let them check the engine. Let them check the oil. Let them check the brakes. Let them check these different things. Why you don't want to do it? Why didn't you do your due diligence when it comes to investing your money in a foreign country? That person you sending your money to. Oh, they're Bantu. And they're human. They're in this flesh. They're hungry. They have not seen that kind of money in all of their life. Some temptation will come. Not everybody sitting in front of you got good back, good character, track record. But nevertheless, but trust the journey. First and foremost, stay focused because it didn't happen. It's spilled milk. It's already happened. The disappointment has already transpired. The setback has already transpired. The delay has already transpired. So now you got to stay focused. You got to trust the journey, that all of this is a part of the journey, the learning experiences, the learning, the unlearning, and the relearning experiences. And the other thing is embracing silence for clarity. Sometimes now you got to step back and sit in silence and reevaluate. Okay, I went this way And this is the brick wall I buck up into. This is the situation. This is the disappointment. This is the monies I've invested. And so now you got to step back and sit in silence for clarity. It's like when we drive in and we figure out we're going the wrong way. So what we have to do, we have to pull over either to a rest stop or pull over on the side of the road and reevaluate the directions that we're heading in to make sure that we are on course. And you're not losing ground. You're not losing ground. You're not going to lose momentum. You're going to get to your desired destination. It may take you just a little while longer than you intended it to take, but you will get there. You will get there. And that's what I want to share with you today. I want to encourage you in the midst of the disappointment, the setback, and the delay, you will get to your desired destination. As long as you stay focused, as long as you trusting the journey, as long as you take time in silence to hear with clarity the next step and the directions to take. And I say all of that because I'm grateful to the Most High that He's trusted me with a very small group of people, a very, very small group of us. And we have accomplished so much with our small group. We have not cut ground as yet because we're trying to build the finances to break ground. But the good thing is this woman's name and integrity is intact. Let me see. I will take a chance. Yeah, you take a chance. I'm not going to show you nobody's name, but it's legit. It's legal. Got all the seals. It's ours. With our name. I didn't advertise. I don't have a big group. I don't have a big following. I don't have 100,000 and 200,000 and 1 million followers. But with a small handful of people that the Most High trusts me with, I walked with integrity. That's why I want to encourage you. I'm not encouraging you to come to me. No, I'm not encouraging for you to come to me. And I'm not encouraging you to come to Kenya. But I'm saying, guess what? I had delays. I had disappointments. I have setbacks. But guess what? In all of it, I stayed true to the journey. I stayed focused. I embraced the silence when the silence came. I'm not telling you it was easy. No, I'm not telling you that it's easy. But I'm telling you one thing, the end result, it's worth it. Learn from the disappointment. Learn from the setback. Learn in the delay. So when you come back victorious. You come back with resilience. You come back with strong tenacity and courage and strength. You come back as an overcomer. You come back as a victorious. You come back victorious, not as a victim, but you come back victorious. You use everything on this journey to catapult you, to drive you, to push you forward, not to stagnate you, not to make you feel like you made the biggest mistake, you're such a fool and stuff like that. No, I won't say you understand, but let it teach you something. What am I to learn from this? What am I to walk away with this experience? Don't let somebody sell you champagne wishes, caviar dreams, and they only have soda money. They don't have their own life and act together. They don't know. They are not hearing from the Most High in the directions that they're taking. Don't let them sell you dreams and they themselves don't have a dream. They themselves be making the necessary sacrifices to make things happen. Be encouraged, family. Once again, I do apologize to all of you in the Bantu Awakening, especially, who have lost so much money, who have lost thousands and thousands of dollars you sent trusting someone, a leader, to do the due diligence for you, but they was doing the due diligence for themselves. They were seeing how they could continue to eat steak and eggs off of your hard-earned sweat and tears in the diaspora, trusting that when you finish doing what you're doing, you have something to come home to. In reality, you have nothing. But don't be discouraged. That's the great thing about it. I come as a ray of light. I showed you that paper just to encourage you that it's possible, it's doable, and it will happen for you. If just as it happened for us here in Kenya, it will happen for you. It will happen for you. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Don't say, well, I'll never get home anymore. I will never get to the land anymore. No. Giving up is not an option. Not on my watch. Giving up is not an option. Start making your declarations. Restructure your vision. Revisit it. I mean, when we say restructure, revisit your vision. Revisit it. Talk to the Most High, Divine Creator. Some of y'all say Tatanan, we say Tatanan Zambi, so Nini na Nani, Kuswa Kongo Guy. Some people say universe, some people talk to the ancestors. Do not lose hope. Don't lose faith. Stay focused. Trust the journey. Embrace the silence for clarity. Take care of yourself. Be encouraged. Be strengthened. You're going to make it. You're going to overcome this disappointment. You're going to overcome this setback. You're going to overcome this delay. Delay is not denied. Setback is for the greatest comeback. Disappointment? Listen, we'll get you to your what? Appointment. Your appointed place and time. You might be disappointed right now, but guess what? There's an appointed destiny for you, destination for you. So be encouraged. Stay focused. Trust the journey. I keep on saying it. Stay focused. Trust the journey. Embrace the silence for clarity. Stay focused. Trust the journey. Embrace the silence for clarity. I love you, family, and I trust that this has encouraged you to know there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is hope in this journey. There is a bright future for us. Remember, we're in a world without end, and your vision, though it tarry, wait for it. It shall, not might, it shall come to pass. Write the vision down, make it plain, so you have it in front of you every day to remind you of what it is that your heart's desire to accomplish. For me, I got my vision board. On some of my videos, you will see the vision board I have with the various currencies and stuff like that on the vision board, because they're the various countries that I visited. And then I have the vision of the community, the Ubuntu community that the Most High has rested inside of my spirit to develop. I am because you are. So there's so much on the drawing board. Am I discouraged? No. Did I have disappointment? Yes. Have I had setbacks? Yes. Have I had delays? Yes. But I still push. I'm still pushing. I'm still pushing. So if you want to reach out to me, my email, let me see if I can put my email here. You can reach out to me in my email. Yeah, Lady Shamin, HAMINEROBERTS at gmail.com. That's my email. You can reach me at my email. Yeah. So, and I'm here to encourage anyone. I'm here to speak to anyone. It doesn't matter whether you're a part of my group or not, or we've been familiar. Many people have reached out to me who, right, just coming across my videos, just for, information purposes and stuff like that. Also, I have started my Ubuntu consultation. So there are persons that want consultation in terms of process and coming to the land and stuff like that. Reach out. I have consultations. I will set a time. There's just a small love, what you call it, gift, small price, not the astronomical prices and stuff like that. And that's it. But yeah, it's so that's I have like I say, I have a consultation company that called Ubuntu Consultancy. Yeah. So let's work together. Let's be able to help build one another. Like I said, I am because you are. So let's stay focused. Let us trust the journey and let us embrace silence for clarity. Family, take care of yourself. Until next time, much love.